Hello there, Kenobi. Hi everyone, hope you're having a good week this week. And I'm just going to quickly talk about Facebook groups and the new archive wave. Well, it's not new, is it? Because we got the images months ago, like everything else. Delayed, coming 2026. So the archive is going to be hard to sell because those characters typically tend to be peg warmers, especially I think C3PO and Lando, especially poor Lando. Let's give Lando some loving. I like the Calrissian from Return of the Jedi in his skiff disguise, because I got that, was one of my favourite Kenner vintage action figures, because he's got the removable helmet. And when I was a kid, it was difficult to get one of those small action figures with removable helmets and like really good accessories, just because of the way it was back then. So anyway, I think Palpatine will sell really well. He'll be hot because we haven't had an Emperor since, oh my goodness, the blue line. That's a long time ago, isn't it? And then we had the re-release of Palpatine with the exclusive one with his throne from Return of the Jedi. But that was like 3 years ago now, and that's very hard to find and very expensive. Dengar will probably be the hottest one. I just think because of everyone really likes the bounty hunter scene from The Empire Strikes Back. We just had the Book of Boba Fett. People were expecting him to show up, and I was a little bit disappointed that he didn't. But yeah, I would like to see Dengar, his character. I'd like to see him show up in some of the Star Wars content in the future. So everyone's looking out for the archive wave. It was advertised here to come out in January of this year, but so far it's just really quiet. We don't know what's going on. Right, the other thing is like Facebook groups. I feel that like because of the situation we're in, we have this huge dilemma now where people really want to spend their money on Black Series and TVC, but at the same time, who wants to wait 1.5 years for a figure? Nobody. Okay, so when you're a collector and you feel very excited when you buy something, when you order something, the moment you click that button, you'll feel nervous. You'll feel, oh, I can't wait, because I know this because like I'm a collector as well. And whenever I send packages to whichever country, you know, I've just sold something and I'm talking to the client, the first thing they say to me is, I give them the tracking number and the receipt and say it's on its way, and the first thing they say is, I'm really nervous, how long is it going to take? And I can't wait, I can't take it. This is, you know, so, but that's because they love these things, you know. And for you can't put pre-orders up and then say coming in 2023, coming in 2024. Like, this is not on. It's just, people are just not gonna, they're just not gonna wait that long, because you're just killing all the, again, all the enthusiasm, all the excitement. You're just sucking it all out. So Facebook groups right now are like kind of the place to be. The subculture on Facebook is very, very strong, and especially in terms of like doing trades, you know, trading, selling and buying. We used to have just kind of very generic Star Wars groups where anything would go. But now it's become more narrow focused and more specialized, where you've got this is the Black Series group only. We only talk about Black Series, and please do not post anything else unrelated to 6-inch scale. And then you've got your TVC lovers, and they do the same thing. So, but I think that's good. That's good. And the culture has changed a lot actually over the last several years, whereas before people were very kind of provincial. This is the Singapore group, or this is the Canadian group. So if you're not from here, then, you know, just don't. It's better that you don't. Sometimes they will say in the questions before you want to join the group, like, are you Canadian? Are you from Canada? You know. So, but now people have realized that this community, you know, we're not separated by geographical barriers. You know, we're all in it together, and we all face the same challenges. And so now people will just go around and join as many groups as they can, which I think is just awesome. It doesn't matter, like Malaysia, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Australia, New Zealand, UK, you name it. Like, just go join their groups and then just get as much information as you can. And, you know, people are just happy. They're like, come on in, bro. Now there's this whole bro culture where I think, like with the Black Series and TVC, the collectors are actually really nice to each other. And in terms of security, it's very important because we know that there's lots of scammers out there. You'll be really super careful. Recently, because I'm a moderator now in, I think, 3 Facebook groups, it's hard work, man. It's not easy. There's, you know, the TVC Razor Crest came out this year, and wow, like the amount of scammers, you know, out there trying to, and they have, some of them have been very successful, like taking people's money. That vehicle now, because it's really in high demand, like you can pick it up, but it's not cheap, man. I mean, the price has gone up to like about $1,000 US. So, and people are getting ripped off. So, and it's nice that like other people who are admins and members in other groups will come over to another group and go, watch out for this guy, watch out for that guy, you know, you keep an eye on him. We had trouble with this guy before, and I think that's good. Like, people are like sharing their intel with each other and supporting each other. And you know, if someone has a bad experience in one group with a scammer, they'll immediately like contact someone else they know from another group, and then we'll pass, you know, spread the word, you know, spread the word around, make sure that this account doesn't hurt anyone else. And I think that's the right way to go. This is the way. So I like that the subculture on Facebook, you know, with the groups, is definitely growing stronger and stronger. Now you tend to get much smaller groups because I think otherwise it's too hard to moderate. So younger people, I say younger collectors, I think the way they set up their Black Series group or their TVC group, I think that's like the way. I think we should follow them. They're kind of a role model. You know, like they keep it small. It's quality, not quantity. Just because your group has 20k, 30k, doesn't mean that people want to join your group, and doesn't mean that your group is stable. A lot of the smaller groups are actually much better because they have a small admin team. You know, like before you'd have like 20 admins and they all hate each other. They're all trying to. It's like Game of Thrones. Each one, you get this internal political battle, and no one can agree on anything, and then your group just like kind of just shuts down. Yeah, I often see Star Wars groups, and I check like how many people are in that group, and it's like 15,000. Then I go into the group and there's no activity, like no likes, no one commenting, and I'm like, okay. But the smaller groups now, people are more careful about who they let in, and you should be. You know, did they answer all of the questions? Did they agree to follow the rules? If they didn't, then sorry, you're not coming in, and that's correct. And you know, if your post is not related to TVC items or Black Series items, then it will not be allowed. And I think that's good. You've got to have tougher admin teams, and also admin teams of this group need to talk to this group over here. So that's it's better again for security purposes, so we don't get you know, trolled and scammed. I think it's good. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the way Facebook is developing right now. I think we all need to look out for each other, especially with like all the economic problems and the shipping and the pre-order delays and stuff like that. We need to help each other out. That's it for today, and I'm just gonna, in the next video, I'll show you what I'm getting this week. I probably, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, I'm gonna be receiving the TVC tattooing Boba Fett. Okay, and I'll probably get a couple of items from the Black Series as well. I keep getting Mace Windu and Grievous from the Clone Wars. It seems like I've been given all of them. They're all in this little small corner of the world and no one else can get them. It's so weird. Okay, guys, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, this is the way.